got wonderful feedback where everyone have been appreciating my performance and my look, as well as Mrs. Sylvia Nanavati. So of course that feels really good, because I worked really hard on this project, and it's very close to my heart. So to get this response, just makes you feel amazing.
How much do you relate to the film?
How much I do relate to
The web series?
the story, you mean to say? I could relate a lot to Sylvia, actually, because she was also a foreigner who moved to India and who was embracing the culture and trying to fit in. So in that part I could relate with her, and sometimes how you can feel quite lonely because sometimes it just feels like nobody really understands you. So that lonely feeling and all I could also understand. So yeah, these were the things which I could relate to, but obviously the rest of it I had to put myself into her position and try to understand, yeah.
Were you aware the Vedic state versus Nanavati story when you were offered the web series?
Yes, I already knew about this story because I had been offered the same role 4 years back, actually, when it was going to be a female-oriented movie. So that was the time when I actually got to know about this case and about Sylvia. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about your character in the Vedic state versus Nanavati.
Sorry?
Tell us a bit about your character.
So I would say, what I would say about my character is that she's a very vulnerable young lady, but who's also very strong, very mentally strong, I would say, and she has courage to just, be honest and to listen to her heart. She's also very sensible, I would say. Yeah, and she's also forgiving, yeah.
What all challenges did you face while filming the web series?
Well, the challenge, I would say, was wasn't much of a challenge, actually. It was the only thing I can say. Yes, it was a challenge for this one scene that I had to do inside the courtroom, in front of everyone, in front of the other wonderful actors and everyone who was in there in the courtroom, basically, and I had to read out this love letter. It's a long scene of mine where I have to read it out and where I have to start to get emotional, and towards the end I have to break into tears. So I was quite nervous about that one. I was like, wow, I really have to nail this one. So that's something I remember, which was a challenge, to take that step and do it. And when I did it also, I really felt Sylvia so strongly, actually, because it felt so real. It felt like I was there, Sylvia, standing in front of, all these people that I don't even know, because all of them were there in the scene itself. It wasn't like it was just me and we were cheating the scene, So, yeah, I remember that.
How was your experience of working with co-star Manav, Sumi, Vyas, Virat Patel, Pooja Gaur?
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I mean, Manav Kaul is such a wonderful actor. They all are beautiful actors. I really enjoyed shooting with Saurabh Shukla also. So much to learn from him. So much to learn from Manav also. I mean, everyone, So yeah, it was beautiful. Whatever we created together in each and every scene. Yeah.
What sort of message is the Vedic state versus Nanavati trying to give?
The power of forgiveness. That's what I would say.
What after the Vedic state versus Nanavati are you working on?
Well, I have my two South movies that are going to release soon. Butterfly in Paris, Paris. Then I have another Bollywood movie that I've finished shooting for, which will mostly release next year, I think. And then my next web series that I'm being a part of is actually Inside Edge. Yeah.
In future, which genre movie you want to do with which Bollywood actor and which type of role?
Oh, I would want to do. There's so many roles I would want to do. Oh my gosh. I think because now recently I have done two very like deep and emotional roles. I would really look forward to do something more like light and something which is more alive in the sense like flirty, bubbly, yeah. And also I would like to do something which is like very tomboyish. That would also be a lot of fun, like a gully boy, like a cool tomboyish girl. Yeah, like in a movie like that. That would also be a lot of fun.
Which Bollywood actor?
There are many that I would want to work with, but I know that I really want to work with Vicky Kaushal. I'd love to work with Ranveer Singh as well. Varun. So many, yeah, so many I'd want to work with, but yeah.
What do you think about digital media?
Sorry?
What do you think about digital media?
What I think about digital media? I think it's great. I definitely believe that it is the future. Because it's also so much easier, right? To always like find content, because we're always walking around with our mobile phones, and you can watch things whenever you are free, whenever you have time, whenever you want to, and anywhere you are. So I think it is great actually, yeah.
Prakash Javadekar, Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, said that actor Amitabh Bachchan has been unanimously selected for the Dada Saheb Phalke Award. What is your reaction for this?
Well, congrats. I think it's beautiful and very well deserving.
Lastly, why should people go and watch the Vedic state versus Nanavati?
Because it's a great show, and despite Rustam, which I know that pretty much everyone has seen, in our show you get to know so much of details of what actually happened in real life during this case, what actually happened inside that courtroom. It's very interesting, and of course like beautiful performances by such wonderful actors. Yeah.